Hey, what's up team? Coach Kevin here, and today I want to share something about breathing, okay? I'm gonna talk a little bit and then we're gonna do a test to see if we're breathing too much air throughout the day, and then I will talk to you about what results and what you can do to increase your score, okay? So first of all, breathing. If we don't breathe, we die, okay? This is everybody knows this. But of course we can breathe too much air throughout the day, which can also affect our body. First of all, if we overbreathe, for example, a normal human being breathes between 12 to 20 times a minute. If you would cross this 20 times, you're breathing way too much air, especially if you're working, if you're sitting, it's too much. The body doesn't like too much oxygen. It's the same as food, it doesn't like too much food. Same as sport, it doesn't like too much sport. So there should be a moderation level of oxygen coming in. So that's why it's very important to also talk about this issue. Like, for example, this can increase, your breathing can increase. Why? If you overtrained, if you're stressed, if you're fatigued. And even sometimes when you eat different kind of foods, it can also actually affect your breathing. So the goal first of getting a normal breathing pattern, of course, is to talk about some of the physiological and biomechanical stuff. I'm not gonna do this today. That's maybe for another video. But I just want to tell you that too much breathing is not going to help you to feel better. Too much breathing actually increases your fatigue throughout the day. You can have sleep problems. You can snore. You can have sleep apnea. And most important, this is something, if you breathe too much air, that means if you would run up the stairs, you would be completely exhausted. Okay, this is something we should not feel. We should walk up the stairs and feel normal, of course. We should not breathe like crazy just because we walk up the stairs. So that's what we're going to do today. The test is the BOLT test. So body oxygenation level test. We're going to see how long you can hold your breath with breathing out before. Okay, so we're going to breathe normal, we're going to exhale normally, and then we're going to hold the breath. Now, super important is that you don't go maximum hold. It is not a maximum hold breathing test. Why? Because I want you to see how much time you can hold your breath, like in the normal way of living. Like, for example, I'm sitting, how fast am I breathing? How slow am I breathing? How much time does it take to inhale? How much time does it take to exhale? How much time do I stop between inhale and exhale? Okay, so the test is going to breathe into the nose slowly, normal, out, same thing, exhale through the nose, normal. We're going to pinch the nose, close the mouth. We're going to look at the timer, and then we're going to try to go until we have the first urge to breathe. So that could be that your diaphragm, so this is the breathing muscle, will go up, or you have like this weird feeling in your belly. Then it's time to stop. We'll take a look at the timer. You can write it down, and then I will talk to you a little bit about the results. Okay, so very important, after you finish the breath hold, you should breathe normal again. Okay, if you gasp for air, you went too long. Okay, when to do this test is also something that can be very different. Your score can depend on what you do before. If you've done sports before, it's not a good idea to do it right after, of course. You need at least some time to completely recover. If you're sitting behind your computer, take 10 minutes, just look at the wall or focus on your breath just to relax a little bit. And the best way to do it, or the time to do it, is actually in the morning when you just wake up. Okay, so we're going to try this. We're going to inhale through the nose, exhale, hold until we feel the first urge. We put the time down, breathe normal after. Okay, ready? Let's go. Breathe in, out, hold. So this is 30 seconds. We'll go 10 more if you can. 2, 1, and you can recover if you are still breathing or breath holding, sorry. So my time was around 25-ish. This is like a normal or a close to normal time to hold your breath, especially if you do this for the first time. We'll first talk about the lower, and then we're going to go and talk a little bit about the higher seconds you can hold your breath. So if you are around 10 seconds, this is actually pretty low. That means your body cannot breath hold. That means there's some levels of gases inside your body, and they actually provoke or they stop you from holding your breath. So they go up and you have the urge to breathe. The goal is to get this down and to have a higher tolerance of this gas. The gas is the carbon dioxide, okay? This is the stuff we breathe out. This is the one that actually causes us to breathe or to feel the urge to breathe. So we want to make sure we have a higher tolerance of the carbon dioxide so we can actually breathe less throughout the day and feel better, okay? So 10 seconds is pretty low. No worries, we can increase this, of course. You're probably fatigued a little bit, don't sleep that well. Maybe you're exhausted very fast after doing some sports. So the goal is to increase this. Then we have 20 seconds is around the average I said, but there's a long way to go because we want to get to those 40 seconds. 30 seconds is already good, but if you really want to thrive as a human, we should go to get 40 or 40 plus seconds. That's the test. So now we know the score. So this is something you can do daily, weekly, or whatever, just to see if it increases. If you increase the score with 5 seconds, then you will already feel a lot better. So from 10 to 15 seconds, you will feel maybe a little bit more energy. Maybe you run the stairs and you're not as exhausted as before. So that's super, super important that we increase this time so we breathe less and we feel better. At 10 seconds, the goal is to breathe as much through your nose as possible. Like I said, it takes longer, it's smaller, so your body has more time to oxygenate all the tissues, so that all the tissues has enough oxygen in the body. That is your goal if you have 10. Try to breathe day in, day out with your nose. What I'm doing right now is I tape my mouth even at sleeping, so you can even tape your mouth throughout the day to make sure you are breathing to your nose only. That's number one, so that's a very easy one to increase this result. The second one is if your score is around 20, so that would be my score, you can do, it's a walk actually. So you would go outside 15 minutes. You would do the same, slow, normal breathe in, slow, normal breathe out, or exhale, pinch your nose, and then you count the steps. From the moment you feel the first urge, stop breathing, breathe normal again, take 4 or 5 slow breaths to be like at the beginning level, and then repeat for 5-6 rounds. That means it will take you around 10 to 15 minutes. And then you can actually already increase your body's tolerance for carbon dioxide. We want this, guys, we want this, because at 40% or 40 seconds of breath hold after with the BOLT test, so after breathing out, you will feel less fatigued. You will have more energy, you will sleep like a little baby, and you will actually increase your cardio or aerobic capacity with doing very small things. If your breath hold is 30 seconds, you can actually try to go for a small run and do the same, okay? So try to breathe with your nose only. This will be very weird in the beginning. Why? Because if you are a mouth breather, a lot of air comes in right away. Here it takes a little bit longer. So you will feel first a little bit more exhausted, which is fine. Just lower down your pace and then make sure you breathe normal again, and then you can kick it up again. So that's around 30 and 40 seconds. Those people, they can actually do a full workout with nose breathing only. So I hope this helped a little bit. I hope it was clear. If not, then please write something in the comments and then I can help you out more personally. And yeah, let's increase the score. Enjoy your day. Bye.